What's going on, YouTubers? Welcome to another video. We finally got the Morgul blade in. Finally, as in a few days since ordered. Got this from Secret Compass Online. Link in the description below. Partner of mine. Great place to order stuff. They had the best price on this bad boy. I don't know why they say this is the Hobbit. Was this even in the Hobbit? But it's the Morgul blade. Blade of the Nazgul. You know, this really should say Fellowship of the Rings. But, you know, the blade that stabbed Frodo, that Arwen had to rush him into Rivendell to heal. And then eventually that Nazgul became the Witch King. And I thought very suitable to get this particular one to go behind my Nazgul and, you know, basically be symmetrical for my display, having one long sword in the middle, two short on each side. So let's go ahead and open this bad boy up. Alrighty, upon opening it, here's what we're greeted with. The Morgul blade is strapped in via these little straps, and then I believe the base will just be... Yep, right here. So let's get everything out. Alrighty, so it did come with this certificate of authenticity. It talks about it. So it says that it was used, you know, the Morgul blade was originally designed by production under the Fellowship of the Rings, and then it was again used in The Hobbit Unexpected Journey as a link to the Witch King of Angmar and a possible return of Sauron. Yeah, so I guess it was used in the Dol Guldur when he was attacked by the Nazgul Radagast, and they fought with this. So I'm not like planning on displaying the COA, so I'm just going to keep it here in the box. I already set this bad boy up. This is the display plaque, nice and simple, small, one nail hole, officially licensed United Cutlery. You know, and then of course here is the actual blade. So you can see it in my hand. You know, I think it's like 27 inches long. It does have like, you know, some battle damage here. You know, it looks like a very weathered blade. You know, which makes sense considering Dol Guldur. It's not a brand new blade, but very weathered. You know, lots of, you know, as you can see, like it's, you know, been used quite a bit. I did not even notice, but there's a little tippet included. Move that. Yes, so there is the blade. Good weight to it. You know, it is metal. Actually looks decently sharp. Yeah, that is sharp. You could... The sides aren't too sharp, but this end is sharp. So I'm pretty sure you could impale someone with this. You know, probably kill someone. You know, the handle, it's definitely like a one-handed one. You know, but overall looks really good. Good weathering. And my Nazgul statue does have the option to display the Morgul blade. I actually prefer it not displayed with it, but who knows, maybe I'll swap it out here and there. But, you know, it is good to have this in the collection. I think it'll go great behind my Nazgul bust. So overall, looks good. Good weight to it. You know, it is real metal and everything. Like I said, you could probably kill someone with this. We'll go ahead and display this on the plaque up in the Lord of the Rings setup, so let's show that to you now. Alrighty, folks, so here it is, wall-mounted. Looks fantastic, as I suspected. It's a little bit bigger than Sting, as you can see, but still, it's like the shortest villain's weapon that would look great here, you know, being a sword. And I think it looks great, you know, behind the Nazgul. You know, so you got the Nazgul with his massive Nazgul blade, and then the Morgul blade behind. I do wish Infinity Suits would have did metal on their sword. It's unfortunate that it's like a thin resin. It's not thin enough, you know, it's not quite sword. Plus, you know, swords always have a particular look. They're slightly like more shinier, and you can just tell the difference. But, you know, the one big difference, you know, like on this sword, there's actual like sculpted in weathering, where this one, like you have the sides that's like scuff marks, but then it's more or less like painted on, you know, it's not actual like, you know, like this is like sculpted in, if you know what I mean. Like that's just painted on weathering. The actual only weathering is the fact there's like little indents in the blade showing weathering. This one doesn't have any of the indents really, like sort of. It's more so the sculpt is, you know, it's like sculpted in, which does look really good. You know, better than that one where it's just like painted on. But overall, I think United Cutlery did a fantastic job for the Morgul blade. And they're really the go-to company when it does come to, Lord of the Rings weapons. I know a lot of people like to really go down a deep rabbit hole and get pretty much every weapon ever created. I've seen a lot of collectors do that. I don't plan to do that. I know I could remove those posters and probably throw a bunch more on there. But to be honest, I don't really like a wall full of tons of weapons. I like to keep it a little bit more simple, and I like posters as well. So I'm done. The only other thing I could consider, like I've said, I could technically throw Gandalf's staff right here. If I ever wanted to consider Gimli's axe, his swords. Of course I have that weapon, but that one fits perfectly underneath, Sauron bust when he gets here and is set up. So I totally forgot to paint some of the scuff marks on this wall. I need to do that. But overall, yeah, it looks good. I think it worked great. My plan worked really beautiful. So yeah, there you pretty much have it. The only other thing I, would say that would probably look better if I had, same size poster right here, but I really like that Sauron poster, behind him. I just think it looks sick, but technically, I only have the Fellowship. If I did 2 towers right there, Return of the King right there, Sauron poster here, then it could work probably. I may consider that. I really just need to get the Sauron and Witch King kind of set up. And at that point, kind of determine, do I want posters behind? Because Witch King is going to be even taller than him because his helmet's going to reach like right here. Well, at least, he's going to have the middle spike. I just don't know how good it would look having, let's say, Return of the King poster here. And then once I have Sauron up, if I put that poster behind, his head's going to be like right here. And I just don't know how good it would look having a poster behind him. I don't want anything to be blocked. And right now, nothing's really going to be blocked, as you can see. But I may consider in the future picking up the 2 additional posters that match that. So I'd go boom, 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 and then that poster there. I may consider that, but I'm not looking to add any more weapons. I don't think I would. If I did anything, like I said, it'd just be the 2 additional, 2 towers, Return of the King. That's it. But I may or may not do that. It all depends once I get Sauron set up and, really just Sauron. I think even if I put the Sauron poster behind it, it actually looks really good, and then I decide, I could throw the 2 towers and Return of the King there. It'd work good. Then I'll just go ahead and do it. So, yeah, but overall, I am happy I got this Morgul blade. Like I said, it is my last weapon I plan to get. No more plans. These 3 are, the 3 I really wanted, and so I'm happy with it. Yeah, and if I did want to display him with the Morgul blade, I could. It's a swap out. It's the exclusive. And it does look cool, no doubt. I may even just go swap it out right now for the heck of it since I got the Morgul blade. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. As in terms of next statue, let's think here. So I just bought Black Adam Vigilante version. It's supposedly supposed to ship tomorrow, Resin GK was telling me, and we did DHL. It's actually 2 super heavy boxes. So as long as it's picked up, which I doubt it will be, but that would be the next statue per se. And after that, hopefully Optimus Bus, because it's supposed to ship at the same time, and the Mark 43. So yeah, those are, some of the ones that should be arriving hopefully really, really soon. Honestly, I really just want that Optimus bust. That's the one I want the most because I just know how killer it's going to be there. So that's the one I'm just like, dude, that's the one I want the most right now is Optimus bust. Probably more than any other statue I have on pre-order is Optimus bust. Getting him set up, getting Sauron set up, like those 2 pieces are the most important for me right now. And of course, Witch King, I'd say those 3. Everything else, Kratos bust, definitely. So in terms of Kratos bust, so the body is fully painted. It looks really good. I think owner did a fantastic paint app. He just installed the beard. It looks good. The beard and the eyebrows, hair glued on. He just has to cut it, but it looks really good. After that, it's the armor. The base is, needs a little fine tuning in the paint app. But, the hard parts are pretty much over. He has to install the teeth and the glass eyes, the armor, and then it's basically done at that point. Oh, and the weapons. He has the arm and weapons like made. He has to like attach it and put the chains and all that. So it still might be honestly a month out before that thing's finished, because we're not having him rush it. We want this to be perfect. And so, you know, I'm fine if it takes a few more months, honestly, as long as it looks perfect. That's the goal. I don't want to rush project. And I'm like, dude, this doesn't look good enough. You know, especially when you're spending thousands and thousands of dollars. Like, I've already paid it in full. I want it to be perfect. So, because it's going to be like the centerpiece to my other room. It really is. Where it's located, how big it's going to be, it's the centerpiece. Down here, Sauron is the centerpiece. It'll be the biggest. It's literally in the center of the room. So, yeah. Anyways, folks, that is it. Like, comment, subscribe. Have a great day.